Young Drivers of Canada is pleased to support the Traffic Injury Research Foundation and Arrive Alive, Drive Sober on this national video contest. We believe it will make a meaningful difference. Our hope is to engage and empower our Canadian youth to learn more about the impaired driving problem. The Change the Conversation program has been a great vehicle for this. We want to provide our young drivers with the tools and the opportunities to become part of the road safety solution. There's no better time to have this conversation than during the Canadian Year of Road Safety 2011. Moving forward, we urge Canadians to rethink road safety, adopt safer behaviors, and get involved. As Canada's largest driver training organization, Young Drivers has taught over 1 million novice drivers to drive safely. Since Young Drivers opened in 1970, we've been teaching the risks of drinking and driving. We've grown to over 140 classrooms nationwide and have had the chance to teach and to learn from our students. Learning to drive is a major milestone in anyone's life, especially as teens. Conversing with our students over the years, some have told us how excited they are to learn to drive, as some of you will remember. But some are more anxious about this process, as I was. But there's a realization that learning to drive is a lifelong skill. Learning to drive and survive means building a strong foundation of knowledge and in-vehicle experience right from the start, as well as gaining respect for the dangers involved. Considering that the leading cause of death for those between the ages of 16 and 24 is traffic collisions, there's no doubt that the combination of experience, driving environment, and cognitive limitations places each driver at risk. Adding any type of distraction or impairment, such as drinking and driving, only makes this already complex task of driving even more difficult. In the driver education field, having an understanding of the brain and providing cognitive training is important. The brain does not normally fully develop until a person's early 20s. This leaves them doubly vulnerable both to peer pressure, which can lead to drinking and driving under the influence, and to making poor decisions on the road. Young Drivers of Canada conducts ongoing research with our students. In studying over 16,000 graduates, we found that divided attention was the weakest of the 10 cognitive abilities assessed. This study was based on the Cognifit program, which has been part of our Young Drivers program for the past 5 years. We looked at other areas like short-term memory, reaction time, changing plans, the ability to focus, visual scanning. But when it came to divided attention, the driver's average score was 2.35 out of 5, by far the weakest ability of new drivers. Weak divided attention skills combined with a teenager's lack of driving experience puts youth at risk. Adding alcohol causes driving skills to deteriorate and increases the risk of crash. A new driver's second worst cognitive ability is visual scanning at 2.83, which means they don't see a collision risk soon enough to be able to avoid a crash. Training visual scanning skills has always been at the core of the YD curriculum. So yes, we can use tools like Cognifit to identify and assess those at risk. And yes, we also know that there are a lot of amazing and responsible Canadian youth out there. We know this because we met them in our Young Drivers programs. Cognifit rates each driver's risk of crashing, and as a result, we know that 75% of our students have excellent cognitive abilities equal to any adult and anyone in this room. The 25% with weak cognitive abilities are provided with an optional 8 hours of online Cognifit training to reduce their risk of crash. Since 1994, when Ontario was the first jurisdiction in North America to introduce a comprehensive graduated licensing system, the number of drivers aged 16 to 19 killed in motor vehicles collisions has fallen significantly, as Robin pointed out. Let's continue to build on our accomplishments and to improve road safety education. Together, Canadians can work towards making a difference and keeping our communities safe. Cultural changes happen when small groups of individuals do the right thing, inspiring others to do the same. With that, we look forward to seeing our young Canadians speak their mind with this youth video PSA contest.